Welcome, darling, to the Platinum Pinfall. One, two, three quick stories about pro wrestling. Today, it's got more of a local flair in the Georgia area, which is, of course, really, really cool. The first one is, in a sense, it's a bit of a disappointing story. But I have a feeling that it is just the first chapter in a book of awesome. And here it is. This picture was sent to me a few weeks ago. Who's that? That's Chip Day, and that's Kyle Matthews at an AEW event. Super excited. I couldn't wait to see it. You know, I cover the darks and the dark elevations and all of that stuff. Apparently, they were taking on Wardlow and Sean Spears. But because for angle reasons of what Sean Spears and Wardlow are kind of moving towards and all this other stuff, I guess they're not going to show that match most likely. Leaf confetti parade. But that's cool. And that's all right. Because even though I would love to see Kyle and Chip, I have a feeling AEW is going to use them again, or they would be fools not to. By the way, that's a call out to all other groups. I did that for Chip. I certainly would do that for Kyle as well. I'm not a big fan of, you need to book these people. But you got to book these guys, bro. And I just think that picture of them and the good lighting and all that stuff looks so freaking cool. Hopefully I remember to pull that thing off of my phone and put the picture here, or else that's going to look really weird. This background's pretty cool, though, huh? Whoosh. Our second story. This one's a bit weird, but it's you know, whenever we catch or we hear about somebody in wrestling, the wrestling business who needs to be called out for stuff, and we need to get predators out and all that other stuff, this is just a reminder that applies for more than just people in the wrestling business, but the people who live on the periphery, who can be just as sus, if not more so. So there's this guy called HeelJosh. He's a really popular online streamer in regards to wrestling. He streams his reaction to wrestling shows on Twitch and makes TikTok and YouTube videos talking about wrestling like somebody else that we know. He was one of the on-air commentators for the opening match of Zicky Dice's Paradise show. And I remember that. However, he wasn't there in person. He did it via remote. So here's the story. About a month ago, online, people started speaking out because he's kind of a bully and he blocks people for disagreeing with him and stuff like that. That's one thing that you can say about your boy. People try to hurt my life, and I've never blocked anybody. But they all end up blocking and unfriending me. That's for them. Fuck y'all. But anyway, so this guy HeelJosh, the badass, blocks people for disagreeing. And then people started saying that he would make them feel stupid because they didn't understand wrestling. I mean, your boy, I don't make any bones about that. I'm for wrestling people. If wrestling fans want to get on board, that's cool. But just know, I let you know from the jump, right? But many more people contact me, and I've signed up for my Patreon, hint, hint, wink, wink, because they find me very versed in wrestling, and I'm a teacher first, right? Anyway, this led to a mini cancel culture of him amongst the internet wrestling community. It's crazy that the IWC still is around, but his audience was too large for it to matter. But now, an underage girl who is known and loved in the online wrestling community said Josh sent her inappropriate message. The girl her identity is being protected shared the screenshots with some people in the community in a Discord chat. And this person who's telling me this saw those screenshots, and she is not lying. The guy's probably going to get arrested for this at some point. And he hasn't been on social media, which is this guy's lifeblood, since the Zicky Dice show. Now, this is no flies on the Zicky Dice show. They hopefully didn't know about any of this, and at least the guy did it remotely and didn't do it in person, thank goodness. But it looks like that guy's about to get destroyed, and rightfully so. The story is about to go mainstream, but you're hearing it here first. Because I'm your boy, and because people tell me things, and people show me evidence, and then I get to give it to you.
And the because you joined up on the Patreon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Give us money.
Oh my goodness, my kid hitting that good stuff for me. Appreciate you, kid. Appreciate you. Yeah. So let's get on to our great story, and then we're going to have a little bit of we're going to have a clip as well at some point. So what is this? Terminus poster! Freaking awesome. February 24th. They're coming back. Black. See what I just did there? I was thinking in my mind, because it's got this whole Black Panther theme and it looks really cool. Look. They did great. They sold out their show. They had a successful show. The clip I'm going to show you is just a little bit of wrestling. So you can see how good, just a little piece of how good that Josh Alexander against Jonathan Gresham match was. But they're coming back with style. They don't have to ram anything down anybody's throat. They didn't ram they're going to be back February 24th. They're going to be back next month. And it's going to be fire. I'm so proud of that show. And it was so great. And Larry absolutely adored it. And this is my kid's crab. That's wanted it part of the shot. I thought it'd be better on my knee.
If we're going with green, we gotta go with green, you know?
That's right, because this crab is green. In any case, congratulations to Terminus. I'm curious to see if the Zicky Dice show, which had a very successful first show, when their follow-up is going to be. But I'm really glad that Terminus is going to hit that scene hard. It looks like it's going to be about once a month. Is the second show going to be as successful as the first one financially? Are they going to sell it out? That's up to the people, isn't it? But I have a feeling it's going to do very, very well once again. And before I show you that clip, just as a reminder that this is the 1, 2, 3 Platinum Pinfall 3 quick stories about wrestling. Wakanda forever!